Breaking news, my wonderful people. Imo government responds to witches, wizards over election prediction. Now, my country people, this is serious. The Imo state government has said that the prediction of the self-styled white witches and wizards of Nigeria that Governor Hope Uzodimma will lose the November 11th governorship elections lacks evidence. Guys, let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, Niger News reported that the spokesperson for the group, Eko Ibio, in an interview with journalists in Lagos, said the Imo election would be between the candidate of the Labour Party. The candidate of the Labour Party, Atan Achono, and the PDP, Samuel Anyanwu. So contrary to the speculations that this term would not favor Governor Uzodimma, he said that Uzodimma is terribly hated by his own people. Uzodimma is terribly hated by his own people, and it is widely believed that he was the brain behind the spate of killings perpetrated by the unknown gunmen and the destruction of the properties in the state. Responding, the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Declan Elumumba, described the prediction as totally out of tune with the reality on ground. Now, the Commissioner, Mr. Declan, noted that the development has further confirmed the widespread belief in many quarters that some opposition members belong to the coven of witches and wizards. According to him, referring to Uzodimma as the Supreme Court's governor and accusing him of sponsoring insecurity are the issues the opposition party have been parroting for the last 3 years, making no meaning out of it. Contrary to the contravened prediction, which lacks, any empirical evidence, Uzodimma is coasting to a landslide victory in the election. He is. The so-called prediction defied logic and statistics with no basis whatsoever for the hasty conclusion drawn. And it looks like the frustrated politician, the frustrated opposition, knowing that they are losing the elections, out of desperation, decided to run to their fellow witches to come with this so-called prediction in the vain hope that it could turn the table in their favor. He recalled that despite the baseless concussions by the witches, Uzodimma had led APC to victory in all elections conducted in the state, including the recent House of Assembly poll, where APC almost won all the 27 seats. And the commissioner argued that the governor has positively transformed the state and the residents, including the stakeholders and other people. So my country people, including stakeholders, residents of the state, the people of Imo-lites can attest to it. He advised Imo people to completely ignore outdated propaganda and focus on returning Uzodimma to power come November 11, 2023. He asserted that this explains why all the stakeholders in the state, from the teachers to the civil servants to the pensioners, have endorsed the governor for a second tenure. In the area of road infrastructure, the youth empowerment, and all of that, now they have taken the pains to talk to the real voters instead of being fed out by outdated propaganda. Perhaps there is no need, to emphasize on that because they don't have any better job to do. So, according to the commissioner, Uzodimma is a committed Christian and therefore looks up to God and not the witches and wizards in the state. Guys, this is a very serious matter. Now, Hope Uzodimma has been accused of, perpetrating a lot of evils in Imo State. Go to Imo now. Imo is like one of the most notorious states in terms of insecurity. Oh. In terms of insecurity, Imo is not safe anymore. There are so many checkpoints, those that are in Imo. There are so many checkpoints, army, and all of that. And then unknown gunmen, they have ravished, the town with the Bubago there and other, complaints of the state. And all these things, have been existing, but they became rampant when Uzodimma took over power. The issue of insecurity in Imo State. Imo State was once a tourist, attraction center. It was once a tourist attention center whereby it attracted tourists, people that are, coming from out of the country. It was attracting a whole lot of people to go to the state. But now, because of the insecurity, it is no longer a tourist attraction. And you see, Hope Uzodimma seems to have a pending case in court. Oh, yes, so Hope Uzodimma still has a pending case in court, and this court matter no be even today. No be today this case don start, na tey back then in 2019. And we are getting information that the Supreme Court is about hearing Uzodimma's, Supreme Court case of 3 years back. Sure, no be small thing dey happen, no guys. This hearing is coming 3 years after a party had filed an application in July 2020 challenging Hope Uzodimma, and now they want to hear this case after it's been more than 3 years. So a lot of things is just going on, and this same moment Hope Uzodimma is still preparing, ahead of the November 11th governorship elections in his state, and has also appealed to the people to vote for him. But here we have the Witches and Wizards Association of Nigeria saying that the election is not for Hope Uzodimma. The election is not for the APC, but the election is between the PDP and the Labour Party in the state. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.